Hi, air signs. So this is the reading for twin flames for the new moon, 11th of February 2021 for the air signs. And we're going to start with the first of the air signs, which is Aquarius, and it's actually an Aquarius new moon that we're coming into as well. They're showing me connection for you is important. Human connection. Let's see what these are. Five of Swords, which is the ending of the dark paradigm. Head over Heart, which is the ending of the ego, deletion of the ego, coming into higher consciousness. Moon is in this as well, so you're going to have clearing going on at this moon, defeating the dark. Manifestation, but this is also control over what you manifest in the Magician, because you've got everything you need. See how he's looking at you. It's like an intense understanding. And then masculine over feminine as well. Right, so this is talking about, we've got fear underneath for Aquarius. So this is talking about you coming to the end of something in terms of your twin flame process. Something inside the masculine. Something around them revealing through elimination of the ego inside of them what it is that they need to understand. Something around opening the heart, growing the heart. The moon is heart energy. And then feeling as though they have everything that they need to be able to move forward. The Magician as well, the number one in the Magician, is really about the masculine energy. So it's like the masculine having the power. And the masculine over the feminine, the strength card and the way that it's come out with a masculine on top is again about the masculine having the power. So power over the fear that's inside of them, power over their thoughts, power over their mind. I feel like they're suddenly the masculine energy of your twin, and also if you're looking at this because your twin's in Aquarius, it could be them as well, is that they're suddenly going to come to have a shift inside of them where they disengage from the dark inside themselves. It's a really powerful energy, and it feels like there's a lot of anger coming up for them as well in terms of that. So anger in maybe how they've been treated, or how they've been tricked and fooled by society and by maybe the people around them into believing that they should be different or their life should be different. Really what it is, ending, look, the Tower, it feels like they're ending the dark spectrum inside of themselves. So it feels like they're not gonna, they're just, it's like a big like saying no to not having a good life, really. It feels like where they've been held back from having a great life, i.e. feeling good about themselves, so they can manifest from that essence of feeling good, that feeling, being and feeling good, that they're suddenly going to come to a conclusion around that and be like, no, I want a better life for myself. I want to feel good and I don't want to feel like this anymore, and I'm going to now delete all this because it's ending here, right, in the Five of the Swords. It's head over heart here, but the heart's on top with the moon, and the heart is the moon, and the moon is coming. The Magician is manifestation, it's having everything you need, and also it's power. The masculine over the feminine is the masculine arriving at the point where they are able to engage with the feminine for a powerful understanding of why they're here. The Tower is a massive shift point, and underneath you've got a shift being around fear. So in terms of Aquarius, maybe because it is the Aquarius moon, so for the Aquarians that we're looking at, Aquarian twin flames, that this is going to be a massive shift for them because the moons are always stronger when they're in your sign. So I feel like that's also why they're talking about it being for Aquarians that are the masculine. Which is why I always say watch all the signs, because there might be a benefit to you even though it's not you. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to leave it with for Aquarius, because that's really what I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next one. Okay, So next air sign that we're going to look at, the next one along. Who is the next air sign? Aquarius. Gemini. Of course it is. Right. Gemini. I've got work coming up for Gemini. A lot of work. But not, not everyday work, like energetic work almost. Communication as well coming up. Having hands-on work they're talking about. Eight of Cups, this is leaving behind something that you felt something for and walking towards something else at this moon, because you can see the moon is on the horizon. So there's going to be a point of let go for Geminis at this moon. Greater understanding coming in around relationship. Got 10 of Cups, as this is an understanding around having a better relationship, how you want to feel in a relationship, what you want going forward in terms of relationship, creating better relationship. Again, let go. There's a let go. So some Geminis will be letting go of a relationship and some will be moving towards a better relationship. It could be also inside of the self. So first of all, the primary relationship is the one with yourself. So it could be some Geminis are leaving a relationship to be alone, to focus on themselves. Well, they're showing me all these hands, which is what they were showing me at the start. It's like a handoff, almost like a relay race. So very definitely you could be moving from one thing to another at this moon, like a signing off from one engagement in a physical relationship and setting free, moving on to something else. It feels like stages of moving on as well. So whatever stage you've been at, so say you have exited a relationship and you're now on your own, it may be also entering or going towards a new relationship. But in whatever there is in this energy coming up with this moon, there's a handoff going on. So it's like you might be engaging, that's why they've got communication, engaging in communication around moving house. They said loans, getting a loan so you can move on in some way, in some respect. Financial things as well, communicating about financial things, getting your house in order, your finances in order, so that you can move on to the next stage. But there's a very good energy around it for you. So it's a really like, although it's work, because it's like little things, maybe like tying up things, contracts and agreements, that kind of stuff. It's all going to get you where you're going. So it's not exciting, really. Sorry, Gemini. It's not like they're saying exciting, like this is the moment of, wow, or anything like that. But it's what's going to get you to that moment. Yeah, Four of Cups is like something on the horizon as well with the Four of Cups sometimes, because it's what you've been dreaming about that you haven't got. So, but Four of Cups is a really now energy. It's like not a fast moving energy. So it could be a little bit kind of, well, I'm halfway there, or maybe I'm just on my way. Knight of Swords, clarity, but always heading towards more clarity. So whatever it is that's coming up for you in this moon, it's going to bring you towards more clarity around what it is that you want emotionally, what you've been through emotionally, the lessons that you've learned about your own emotions, what it is you want. Because first of all, what comes on this journey is you finding what it is that has to make you feel good in terms of everything that you have to let go of. And also sometimes in that moving towards something but not really knowing when the thing that's at the end of your path is going to actually arrive, because sometimes there's multiple locations you have to move to, multiple stages you have to go through in terms of this journey, in moving into that energy, and in that there is a lot of actual physical movement as well. So that's what we've got for Gemini coming up around this moon. Let's have a look at last air sign. So we're going to look at Libra. Okay. So what I'm seeing for Libra is I'm seeing the moon is hanging really low, and it's hanging low over a community, but it's like one house, like a community house in a location somewhere far away, like maybe where your hereditary is, your hereditary location, like that country, that culture. So it's the moon hanging low over that, around kind of family and distance. So whatever's coming in with this moon is going to be around you, clearing something around either the location that you were brought up in or born in, or the location of your ancestors or an ancestral group. And you in terms of relation to that. So it's a really good energy that I'm feeling around it. There's a lot of wisdom coming towards you through your heart, because the moon is the heart. There's a lot of understanding coming to you at this moon through your heart. This is like a letting go energy as well. What I've got is a very comfortable feeling of, okay, it's like, okay, I understand where I come from. I understand what it is that I'm linked to, in part that I'm linked to through where I've come from. I understand that I've had to come from that, that it's always going to be part of me, but I'm not necessarily going to operate anymore from that energy where I've come from. So there's a slow release going on here. Again, I'm feeling really strongly for the Libra masculines, so that this is what they're going to go through, that it's more understanding about where they come from, basically. Temperance, this is the energetic connection. In the energetic connection between twins, what you have going on there, you always have moments of insight, moments of glory, so moments of awakening and moments of clarity, aha moments coming through both twins through the connection. So no matter which twin it is that's going through this, so even if it's your masculine, or sorry, say you're Libra feminine, you're watching this, and your masculine's going through it, you're going to feel that clarity inside of you. I mean, whichever way you're connected, you're going to feel that inside of you. But I do feel it's coming through the masculine rather than coming through the feminine, where it's originating from. The new moon is about the masculine. So as it comes to the Libra feminine, it's going to resound in them as a moment of, it feels like a moment of release. Clarity can come in many ways, right? It can come in a feeling of a wow, like through your head, or it can just come in a release from in the heart, like a more like comfortable energy that you move into. We've got creation in the physical world, creating something, reaching towards in the physical world. So a meeting being created in the physical world through what's going on here. And success in the vibration. So it's creating the right vibration to bring in physical reunion, which everything always is, but it's how it's maybe going to feel this month as you go through this moon is just a feeling good, actually. A feeling good. Look, competence in the feminine. So it's like maybe you'll feel your twin let go. I think that's really what it is. What if they're going through something around their past and what they've been holding on to in relation to where they come from, and you're going to feel them let go. So you might just notice your physical life feel more comfortable, and maybe you feel more grounded, and maybe you feel more at home in your body, and maybe you feel more knowing that you're nearly there because you feel good in your physical body, and maybe you feel something release in terms of stress that comes through your physical body. So that's what we're going to say for Libra at this new moon, and we're going to leave it at that. And we're back with the next one. So like I say, all my details are below if you wanted to get a personal reading, where to find me. And I'll pass on all that information in an email about the readings if you contact me. Lots of love. Take care.